And we are back to the last episode of Alan Wake Remastered. Left off. I definitely have to go this way. Past the gas station was
my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
I was going to say, honestly, I could just probably just get to the bridge.
Damn.
Oh, they want my fucking car. Shit. Great. And then the fenced areas over here. Can I crouch under this? No, I don't think so. There's light again.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ah, yes, the manuscript pages.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember.
God, yeah, you're having a fucking stroke or you're in a coma over here because
by an axe murderer in the woods.
Your head is bleeding.
Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Be careful what you write, Alan. It might just come true.
Anybody there?
Where is it?
I've been in an accident.
Where is it? More light up ahead.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
And like every good horror movie, the lights go out.
Anybody there? Please. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square.
Carl?
Fair and
where
What the fuck is going on? Yeah, okay, the game's fucking broken right now. What the shit? Okay, so I have no idea what the fuck actually is going on with this game, but we're back. Continuing from where my bullshit left off, where the whole screen was turning white and all the trees were going crazy.
Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
I literally changed the settings like a million fucking times, and all of a sudden the game looks... Not only does it look a lot better, it doesn't look as grainy as it did in the last episode.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use.
But yeah, I wasn't doing a lot of talking earlier on in the episode because of the problems that kept happening with this game.
Damn.
The car goes over. I had to restart this like chapter like 9 times. And for some reason, Everything was literally just turning white, as you saw earlier. I have no idea what the fuck fixed it. But I hope... I really do hope I fixed it, or else I'm going to run blind. I almost got to the area I needed to earlier when I was running in blind. It's super bright. Jesus. Can we not have this issue again?
Hello?
You know, I'll just let the cutscenes play. Because I need content, so...
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Which is fucking great, because I don't want to die.
Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene.
Shit,
turned to face me.
I didn't mean to skip
His face
all of
was
that.
covered in
Fuck.
shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Like I said earlier, be careful about what you write, Alan, because anything can happen. It can all come true. Just like when I was making fun of you earlier for that, and my game decided, hey, fuck you. Keep the shadow.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
You're in your own horror novel, and it's all your fault.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Well, moment of truth time. Let's see if I get fucked again. Dude over there gets murdered by
Anybody there?
Stucky, the guy from the dream, and the
Hey,
gas station earlier.
There's been an accident. I need help.
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square.
Thank fucking God. Okay, I can see. Oh, I remember what this manuscript page was.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Thank you. Where's the light coming from? That's the question. Is that just moonlight? Ooh, there's a thermos too here. Forgot about that, but at least I remember where the page was. Earlier, I tried to blind run, literally blind run this. So I was actually blind because the whole screen turned white. I'm gonna die if I go that way, so... Trying to get to the office earlier. He jumped. I remember seeing that in white.
Balls. To arrive. You lose.
the deposit.
It's the latest. Great.
Jesus Christ.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Well, I've got a gun and a flashlight.
During your record trying, it's the latest thing in
Ammo.
testably proven health benefits. Let you kill
Use the phone. Get me the fuck out of here.
you can see the
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Let me out.
No! Motherfucker.
This is bad.
Oh, fuck. Am I going over? Yeah, I'm going over. Made it. Oh, shit. Ow, I got fucking stunned. Door opened. More ammo,
There were more of them.
which is never a good sign. Uh-oh. It's never a good sign.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something.
Did you really?
Bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming,
The
it felt real
arrows.
enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Flare gun. I have 2 flare guns now. I have a flare gun now. Ho, ho, ho. Anything else back here I can use? Jesus Christ. It's not a scary game. It just makes you paranoid. Really paranoid. There's a breaker over there.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Yeah, now I really fucking did. No, it's duck season. That was not the one I wanted to fire. At least I had more ammo. Should really save the flares for when I need them. But I fucked that up. Yeah, I fucked that up big time. Ooh, what's over here? Another page? Page.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Missing pages. But really do be careful what you write about, Alan. Because you're in, like I said earlier, you're in your own books. You're in your own head. Or are you?
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
I'm gonna look around a bit. Anything here that I need? Anything here? Ooh, hello, thermos. Well, yeah, I wish I had my fucking car. Stucky.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Yeah, of course he fucking was.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Damn right something was wrong. I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone. Anything over here I need to get? Before fucking off into the darkness, skulking around, solving mysteries. Fuck off. Oh, you want more? Did you just throw an axe at me, motherfucker? You know what? Now you end up like your friend. I was gonna say, did you just literally throw an axe at me, man? What the hell? I'm gonna look around some more. That seems like a decent idea. For anything that could help me. Even more writing on the walls. There is. Okay, there is. Where do I go? Ooh. There's a ladder. Yeah, B is the interact button here, so it's a bit weird. Was it in the original game too? Shit. At least I've got a fuckload of batteries. I need to lower that, don't I? Somehow, some way, I have to lower that.
The
Stairs I
staircase was broken.
literally
I
can't
had
get
to make
to.
my way up some other way.
Box? Wow, battery limit reached. What the fuck? Come on. Oh, that's revolver ammo. Okay, I wasted a battery. It's like, oh, that's a battery. I'll just do that.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Yeah, I see it over there blinking green. I see it. I fucking see it. We good? All y'all motherfuckers dead? There's a page here.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Well, we got a lot of pages now. That's right, this is where the shotgun is, isn't it?
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
There you go. Come on. We'll drop you into place. I see a thermos over there. Under that fucking log bridge. There's a thermos. Actually, considering it's a fucking workplace, I thought there'd be more thermoses around, actually. I should really double check if there's anything else out here that I need to use or grab or get. Fuck that, I'm getting out of this. Fuck this noise. Can't wait to finish this and then move to the next Alan Wake game, then go back to Control and finish that so I can get back to the DLCs in Control that I never got to. So let's move on, shall we? What's over here?
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for
Of course I'm still up and around, god damn it. I'm being chased by monsters.
The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but just too tough for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Oh, good. Don't I run into that, or is that something else I'm thinking of?
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Could you, though? Could you?
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly burster
last. The famous dog is...
I see that page over there. I see the page over there. Alright, can you not throw axes at me? That'd be fucking great. Oh shit.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Mr. Scratch. Oh fuck, was that another flare? Shit, I thought that was the shotgun. There's another thing back here. Where is it? Ooh, I saw the yellow. Hang on, over there. Well, let there be light. I've got multiple flares now, so I'm fine.
Touch salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for today.
Stucky. That thermos back there? Or is that just anything blinking? Aside from the flare, there is a page down there. There might be more. Oh, I'm still by the logging company? Fuck.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Almost found all these pages. Come on, Alan. Night Springs?
It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing
shit.
did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
And he's dead.
Poor Dr. Colvin. Felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night Springs.
Well, that's done. I can move on and push the button. There's a generator. Stucky?
Patience!
Oh no.
Move it with the engine! Dropping tools!
Come on, Stucky, you big old bitch.
Easy and fatal! Big forward! Tools got needs! Then rent car!
Jesus Christ.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
I'm amazed I didn't die from that fight. Literally amazed I survived. Any more pages lying around?
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
There's a page right by it. Too bad I can't get up. Motherfucker.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Stucky taken?
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
We're missing 3 pages.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
What the fuck?
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside there's
Me
only
or
darkness.
Mr. Scratch?
Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Annual Deer Fest, blah, blah, blah. Try the phone again.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Isn't her name Sarah?
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker.
It was, I was right.
Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Just like the page said. Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
I was going to say it didn't start up for a second. Oh, God, the
Honey,
flashing again. No!
home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Okay, so now that we're safe, I'm going to end this episode here. As usual, we're going to have time with this episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. See you later.